Hey everybody, happy hump day. Today I'm going to do the first of the beers that my friend and subscriber Robert sent to me from California. It's too bad that to get an East Coast beer it's got to go all the way to the West Coast and then come back here to the Midwest, but that's the way it works. I'm going to do one I have had before. It's been 3 or 4 years back when Dogfish Head was still in the state. I'm going to do their 60-minute IPA. I haven't really looked at this. I don't know. This is bottled on 12/6. 12/6/12/6/12, and then it's got 18-46. So it's a couple months old. So anyway, the 60-minute IPA, like I said, I have had it. I've never reviewed it. So being in mind that it's a couple months old, let me get it in the glass here and see what we have. Just your standard Dogfish Head cap. I've got one of those. Give it a nice aggressive pour here and see what we got. Yeah, back when Dogfish Head was here, the state had this this limit on ABV, so really the 60-minute was about all we could get. Couldn't get any of their bigger beers, so fortunately they've changed that law now, so if Dogfish Head ever comes back, we might be able to get some of them. I hope they do. We got a nice, very clear copper colored beer. Got a couple fingers of a really creamy looking white head. Just seems to be a moderate amount of carbonation streaming up. Nice looking IPA, so let me get a nose on it. There's still good, for being a couple months old, there's still some good hops there. Getting some grapefruit, maybe a little lemon. There's a lot of maltiness. There's a nice earthy, almost woody quality to it. A little bit of toffee, a little bit of nuts or something like that. A little bit from the website, I forgot to do that. It says 60-minute IPA is continuously hopped. More than 60 hop additions over a 60-minute boil. Getting a vibe of where the name came from? 60-minute is brewed with a slew of great Northwest hops. A powerful but balanced East Coast IPA with a lot of citrusy hop character. It's a session beer for hardcore enthusiasts. 6% ABV, 60 IBUs, so it's 666, I guess, for this one. So let me give it a taste. Yeah, there's still some good hoppiness there. Definitely some grapefruit right up front. Got some floral, almost perfumey hops. Slight cracker malt there, just maybe with a touch of honey, some caramel. Definitely some bitter citrus, some pine from the hops. But it's, you know, you got your citrus, your lemon, your grapefruit, some light malts, really nicely balanced. A good, fresh, crisp taste here. It's not overly malty, but there is enough there to counteract what bitterness there is with 60 IBUs. Light to medium light bodied. More on, I think, going more towards medium bodied. Decent carbonation. Little dry, yet it's kind of oily. You can tell there's a lot of hops in there. Seems to be they said a session beer for hardcore enthusiasts. It could be, so let me sip on this a while, and I'll come back after a while with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, everybody, I'm back. It's only been 10 minutes or so. I didn't want to let this warm up too much. It's warmed up a little bit. Overall, this is a nice, easy drinking IPA. This would make a great session IPA, that's for sure. There's nothing too overpowering hop wise, like I said, just make a great everyday IPA. If it were available here, it might be. I'm lucky enough to have the Boulevard, the double wide, and the single wide IPAs fairly reasonably priced, you know, every day. So depending on the price, this might make a great, a decent everyday IPA. It's balanced, tasty. It's not a complete, you know, it's not one of those that slaps you in the face with hops, that's for sure. Very drinkable, nice mix of fruity hop and flowery hop and the citrus hop, and nice malt backbone. It's a very well blended beer. So I'm going to have to give the Dogfish Head 60-minute IPA. I'm going to give it a good solid 9 out of 10. I do want to get these IPAs that Robert sent me out of the way before they get too old. Then I can start working on some of the other ones he sent me, and I have a few more from elsewhere in the queue too. So 60-minute IPA, I'm going to give it 9 out of 10. Thank you, Robert. Cheers to you, my friend. Cheers to everybody else. And let's keep drinking good beers.